Capital news, Voyage to the Stars fans. Stu and I have started our own podcast called Sorry, Not Sorry, bold for laughter, that's available only on Stitcher Premium. For a free month trial, you can go to StitcherPremium.com and use promo code VOYAGE.
Hey, I'm Steve Berg, and you're listening to Voyage to the Stars. This is a sci-fi comedy told through improvisation. What does that mean? Well, we have a framework to guide the story, but all the dialogue is completely improvised. So sit back and enjoy this unique voyage to the stars.
Captain's log, stardate Abrams Beto. We are still drifting through space, floating, lost. The crew has been doing well. We had a tournament amongst the crew that was pretty fun. Something called beer pong. We didn't use beer, though. We used apple juice, because some people on the crew were recovering alcoholics.
Captain, if I may.
Yes, sorry.
What you were just logging about reminded me I had a curiosity about the beer pong tournament.
Sure.
What is it about this beer, this alcohol, that makes it so attractive that people would get addicted?
It's an intoxicant. Sorry, it lets people feel a little loose.
Like you feel better than you normally do when you're not drinking?
Some people just can't let loose. They just can't enjoy themselves, and they have to have sort of a social lubricant.
Are the social activities on Earth not pleasing enough to be enjoyable without intoxication?
Oh, well, I mean, it's sort of an add-on.
Yeah.
You know, imagine if you're taking a nice walk through a park.
I cannot imagine that.
She doesn't have legs.
But
It's not really
you're
good.
a very highly functioning computer.
I will
Surely you
imagine
could run a
I'm
simulation
watching
of it.
someone walk
All
with
right.
legs.
Okay.
Picture having a conversation with someone boring, right? And if you drank the beer, that conversation would instantly be somewhat entertaining.
Or hard liquor.
So if there were a way for me to become intoxicated, I would find these conversations pleasant.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Right now, it's just a strained, horrible situation, but we are locked in a spaceship together. Oh, you know,
Heading nowhere.
I looked at the calendar the other day. It's summertime on Earth, and in the summer, there's just so many good memories about just being.
Yeah.
We always, even though we grow up, we still think of summer as off, you know, because on Earth we actually go to school all year, and then we have the summer off.
I didn't have off time in the summer because I didn't have parents or I didn't go to school or anything.
You weren't schooled?
So-
That is not surprising.
Well, I mean, I schooled on the streets, you know? School of Hard Knocks. That's what that was my education.
So you were an orphan. Did you have a Fagin in your life?
I don't know what a Fagin is, but I take offense to that.
I don't see a record in my database about robot Fagins, but some of my database has been corrupted. I don't know if I've told anyone that yet.
It's a good update.
You're welcome.
Well, for myself, I was obviously destined to become a space captain, so I would go to space camp every summer and...
Space camp?
Yeah, it's a camp where I would go and we'd pretend to be in space. They'd set up a number of cardboard spaceships and things like that of that nature, and we'd run drills inside of them.
By yourself?
Well, at first, no. At first I would be with all the other students, but for some reason, a few days into each year, they would tell me I was going to go to the special space camp, and that would just be kind of me.
The cardboard space camp that wasn't actually...
But it was just as legitimate as the other space camps, so I was told.
It doesn't sound like the same space camp.
Doesn't sound like a space camp at all. It
No,
sounds
it
like
doesn't,
maybe
yeah.
sort of a hovel.
It was
Yeah.
definitely a space camp.
All right.
We would have parties. I mean, I wanted to go see Cirque du Soleil, so we'd just bring them down.
What is Cirque du Soleil?
It's an exotic circus, sort of... It has people who are like animals but can move like animals and swing.
Yeah, summer for me was basically hiding out in a sewer because there was robots with twirling blade arms coming to get me. But it wasn't as bad as it sounds. I would just kind of hunker down.
We
have
always
some
made
me
ice
time.
cream.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, popsicles and ice cream. We would bring, there would be famous chefs around. We'd have a buffet of every single thing that you could think of. Ice sculptures of myself.
I had wonderful lunches too at Space Camp. They fed me what they called space food, which appeared to be the outer crusts of sandwiches. I know that they didn't, but it looked like somebody had already eaten part of the sandwich. But I think that's just what space food looked like back then.
Are you sure you didn't go to trash camp?
Went to Space Camp.
From what I'm understanding, it sounds as if your entire lives, in terms of enjoyment, are focused solely on what you can eat.
One summer, I ate nothing but baked beans. It was a good summer.
One of my most vivid memories of summer was the Space Camp had an away mission to the zoo. And,
What is a zoo?
Oh, a zoo is a place where they take all the animals of Earth and they put them in displays.
Oh, a collectorium.
I mean, it's a collection of animals, but see, you take them out of their native environment and put them in a small enclosed space, whereas...
In prison.
Yeah, exactly. It's like a prison for animals.
Let me ask you this. What sounds more like the thing that it is? Zoo or collectorium?
Okay.
Well,
I think we're talking about a synonym here.
I'll accept a touche from each and every one of you. Why don't we go to the collectorium? It's an actual planet.
Hold on a second, a planet that's a zoo?
Yes,
Called the Collectorium?
that's correct. It's one of the few places I have coordinates for.
Well, I don't know, guys. It seems probably a little out of the way. We're doing just fine sort of floating around here in space. Not quite sure why we'd want to go to some weird zoo planet.
In searching the entry about the collectorium, it appears they have an exhibit on planet Earth.
Full steam ahead towards the Collectorium.
We do not operate on Steam.
It was just a turn of
It's an
phrase.
expression.
Let's go to the zoo!
All right, well, looks like we're headed off to a zoo planet.
The
Pretty
collectorium.
exciting. Hopefully I won't get left there by the bus like I was when I was in space camp. Captain Tucker, to space but further.
Science entry Collectorium 25.1a. I am so excited. We are going to another planet full of animals. When I was a kid, I had a lot of stuffed animals, and it warms my heart to be able to see animals in person. Also, is there going to be a unicorn? Because that would be amazing.
Are you speculating or are you asking, will there be a unicorn?
I mean, do you have a database entry of what is at the Collectorium? Because I'd like to see a unicorn in person, just, for science.
Well, what I have is fairly cursory. It appears that I have a transmission from the collectorium itself explaining and enticing those who want to visit it. So it's almost like a brochure, if you will. It's leaving a lot to be desired because the intention is for us to have a curiosity that must be sated. So I can't tell as much as I would like, other than that it is very exotic and that you can breathe without your spacesuits when we get there.
Oh, how fun!
Coincidentally, like nearly all of the planets we visited thus far.
It is really nice that you've taken us to all breathable planets.
I aim to please.
Hey, what's going on, Elsa? Are you playing with a stuffed animal?
I am... Yeah, because it's...
What is that?
Okay, it's my rumpus, and his name is Mumpus.
Do you always play with that thing, or?
I'm an adult woman, and I am entitled to collect and or interact with a stuffed animal.
Okay, fine.
This is
just shipmate to shipmate. A little advice: I would keep that in the DL.
Mumpus, I'm so sorry he's talking to you like this.
Is a rumpus an approximation, a plush approximation of an actual living human animal?
Oh no, I always bring Rumpus with me everywhere. My dad, in the one nice gesture that he ever did for me, really, in my life, he gave me this. It was after he forgot me for about a year or two. So, as a conciliatory gesture, he gave me this rumpus. And you can see it kind of looks like a cow, but it has some sucker sort of things on the face. And he told me that if you put these suckles on the side of your face, it could remove the sorrow and the hurt that is caused by maybe people not remembering that you exist.
And did it work?
No, yeah. It helped a lot of my tears.
Okay, well, yeah, no, I mean, still, I would just, if you want people to think you're a legitimate scientist, I would leave that in your quarters.
Well, thanks for your judgments, Stu. Mm-hmm. You just sound like every other boyfriend I try to get.
I promise I won't tell anyone or everyone on the ship about this.
You know what? Actually, I'm sending a memo right now.
Well, so it seems like we are actually going to get to head home. Is that?
We are going to the collectorium.
But I mean, they have an Earth exhibit, so they know of Earth, so that would mean, right? Am I the only one thinking about this?
Sounds like you may have a way to find home, after all.
All right, great. Once we get to the Collectorium, we can figure out how to get back to Earth.
And then we go back to Earth, and then what?
Well, then we're back at Earth, mission over. That was the whole situation.
That's it? That would be the end of the entire adventure as a team and crew?
Yeah, getting back to Earth was the whole point. And once we're there, mission over.
Oh.
I'll probably forget you.
So on Earth, everyone would go their separate ways and not stay on the ship.
Well, you know what we would do? We'd probably have a text chain where we said, let's get lunch. And for a couple of weeks, it'd linger. The one annoying person who doesn't work a lot would be like, hey, let's get some lunch.
Yeah.
Let's get some dinner. Let's come to my improv show. And that would be you, Stu.
Oh, okay. Well, you know who you are? There was a movie on Earth many, many years ago called The Breakfast Club, and she is a Claire. If I walked on by, I guarantee she would not call my name.
I actually
Back
am
on Earth.
familiar with that movie. I do have a record of that in my database. It was still very popular in a retro type of way in the early 2000s. And I agree, you are a Claire.
Thank you. I'll just take it as a compliment. Well, of course we're going to go home. This is clearly the path that we're on. We've gathered so much, and I can't wait to show the world, and my mom and dad, how much I have learned about the universe that we're going to impart. Science log out.
Captain's log, SWV-TLC. Well, it looks like we may be getting back to Earth. If this Collectorium holds the secrets and the destination to our home planet, it's only a matter of time before we return, and that is definitely a reason to celebrate. But for me, it is also a reason to fear. I'm a sham. I'm a Mr. Ripley.
What is a Mr. Ripley?
Oh, hello. Sorry.
Nothing draws me faster to someone recording a log than them saying horrible things about themselves.
Yes, this is a captain's order to keep this conversation confidential.
I understand.
All right. I'm not really a space captain, sorry.
I thought everyone knew that.
People on Earth don't know yet, and when we get back and they find out that I lied my way into this position and led this crew on this zigzag through deep space, there might be consequences to pay.
How many human days do you feel will pass before you are killed for this crime?
Killed?
I can only assume you will be killed for it almost immediately.
The punishment will be severe, no doubt about that, but I don't... Killed?
You don't think they'll kill you when they find out you're responsible for the deaths of several species?
Oh, I did not think about that. I was just...
Oh, you feel perhaps they will keep you alive and torture you for eternity.
What? No.
I
they
understand.
Why would they... Is there any way to erase everything we've done?
I'm afraid not.
Okay.
So if we land on Earth, the chances are very high that you will be miserable for what remains of your sad life, correct?
I mean... Or they could greet me like a hero?
Do you really believe that's possible? Well, I guess you should enjoy your time as captain, because this is the best anything's ever going to get, no?
Yeesh, yeah, okay, yes, did not think of that.
Well, perhaps we can table this conversation and consider not returning to Earth at all. But in the meantime, I'm very excited to announce that we have arrived at the Collectorium.
Oh, we did. Great. Well, I guess we should probably send an away team down there to check it out and see if we can figure out how to get back to Earth. So sorry, while we're down there, if you could work on compiling a list of interplanetary lawyers, I'd appreciate that. And we'll see you on the Collectorium. Captain's log to space, but further.
Science entry Collectorium 34.1A. We have arrived on the planet Collectorium, and this is incredible.
This looks like a trap. Something here just doesn't sit right with me.
I agree. Listen for whistlings or clickings, because there's a really good chance a velociraptor is about to come out from somewhere and tear you apart.
Velociraptor? From
Wouldn't
Jurassic
you
Park?
agree that parts of this place look completely abandoned?
I would say that the fast pass line does not seem full.
I feel like you guys are being a little paranoid.
I don't know. There's a maintenance issue here.
And I was just trying to impress everyone by showing that my memory banks still do contain information about Jurassic Park the movie.
Do you know what's disappointing? The fry stand is closed. But that's
Fries
okay.
would have been nice.
There may be another stand inside.
Oh my gosh, are you kidding? We have guests!
Freeze!
I'm frozen.
Who are you?
Hi, friend. How are you? I'm the Zookeeper. Welcome to the Collectorium. I'm so sorry. Are you guys from Earth?
What? How did you? Whoa!
Yeah.
Yo!
Very astute.
Wow!
You are?
Yeah.
You must have a
nail on the
zoology
head,
degree.
pal.
Yeah.
Oh, you have no idea.
Nail on the head.
With the hammer.
He knows what a hammer is.
No!
Wow.
Okay.
I have 3.5 of them. I cannot wait to show you.
Half a hammer.
Amigos, friends, compadres.
He knows Spanish too.
Wow.
Oh, this is getting
incredible.
good.
Huh? A trap.
Oh, it's like a breath of fresh air. Is there a taco stand?
See?
Oh.
Again, we have landed on a planet that portends to have all kinds of different species from across the galaxy, and the only thing you humans care about is food, specifically in this case, tacos. I
Wow.
find that all very perplexing.
What you're hearing is our ship talking to us.
My God.
Yeah.
That AI, that was borderline empathy there.
Oh,
That
thank you.
was quite... Is she programmed that way through the N1 inputs?
I've also been equipped with a real sense of schadenfreude. I enjoy when other people suffer. In a normal way.
Please tell me how you gathered all this information.
Well, this is my collectorium. I'm basically obsessed with Earth. This has been my life's endeavor, and to have you people come here, I do have a selection of self-help books, and I can't help but feel like I've manifested all of you here today. I mean, my gosh, 4 beautiful Earthlings, said in a respectful way.
And one
Pretty
AI.
amazing.
And one an AI. I mean, she doesn't really have a corporeal form, so
So
she...
you don't consider her an Earthling. She's just simply programmed as such.
I am not even sure if I was created by an Earthling or made on Earth.
But does she have free will?
I would imagine so.
I like
think-
to think I do.
Look,
She has
pal,
an acrid wit.
we need to know where Earth is. Do you have the coordinates to Earth?
I mean, I have 96,703 things from Earth. I'm pretty sure we can find the coordinates if you follow me and take a look around, friend.
I don't like it, but I'll do it. All right, I order all of us to follow this guy.
Okay.
Okay, let's go into the collectorium, and, this is gonna be fun. Science entry out.
Welcome to Stewtopia. We are here with the Zookeeper of the Collectorium. Sir?
Welcome! Here you are, our Earth exhibit.
What the?
No.
What?
No, no, no.
What is it?
No.
This looks like my space camp. This is ridiculous. It's got this giant mural of some girl named Rebecca Black. Where did you get this information?
Well, these are all compiled from videos from YouTube, friend.
That makes sense. That's why your eyeshadow looks so well blended.
Right? Thank you, yes.
Okay. There's like hundreds of billboards for Hidden Valley Ranch.
Oh.
And why is there rap metal playing? This is the worst representations. These are not. No, this is bad.
No, this is a group called the Insane Clown Posse. They're seminal. Very important for Earth.
No.
And Hidden Valley. People spent years trying to find this valley. It was hidden.
Yeah.
Are you from Hidden Valley?
Man.
Are any of you from Hidden Valley?
No,
Nobody's from Hidden Valley.
No, there's
pal.
no such
Your
thing.
source material's completely flawed. They discontinued ViewTube years ago.
I do like this exhibit of people just getting kicked in the testicles. That's really funny to me.
I am experiencing a strange sensation when I watch certain videos in which S's and whispering sounds are amplified.
Hey, see if this has the same effect.
Oh my goodness, my whole non-head is tingling.
Okay, that's a sexual situation, and I prefer if you guys didn't do
Sorry,
that in front of
sorry.
our...
No, I would like to explore more of this. This is so rare for AI. I can't tell you.
Do you enjoy when I talk like this? Should I start talking more in a whisper?
Oh my god.
I
Hold
hate
on,
that I like
found
this so
some
much.
sand I
What's
can
going on
cut.
here?
Now, you'll notice here this diorama. This is cardboard and pieces of glue, and this shows human beings on Earth hitting each other with sticks until one might die.
Zookeeper, I love what you have here. I am learning so much about the
Sure.
world, the galaxy. You have so many amazing exhibits on other planets. It's just, the Earth one looks like very very not as informed as I would have thought.
Let's just call it what it is. It looks like crap,
Okay.
pal.
It looks like crap.
Yeah.
This looks like crap. You walked us through this whole place. We saw all these other exhibits.
Amazing.
They looked really cool. We get to this Earth one, and I mean, what is this?
It's a shithole is what it is.
Okay, well,
Okay, strong language, too.
yeah, I
Sorry,
mean, it's
sorry.
You really
hard not to feel
upselled us
jumped
here.
on. Look, my Earth exhibit is kind of a synthesis of what I thought it might be.
Buddy, you were
Agreed.
speaking Spanish to us, and we get over here.
So you have never been to Earth?
I'd like to think I'd astral project in a dream, but if we're going to split hairs, that hair'd be split into none.
So you don't know how to get to Earth?
What is so interesting to me is that the way you asked that question, like normally, so many of the AIs we have here, they just spit out information. They don't try to synthesize. They don't take two different options and give one or the other as better. But you clearly do.
Well, it's very important to me that I rebuild my database. I
Okay,
don't...
you know what's
Yes.
sad to me is that it doesn't seem like there's a lot of people here to enjoy your other fine exhibits that are so comprehensive and, albeit ratty around the edges. I don't mean to be judgmental, but
Well, you're here right before the lunch rush.
got you.
So
That makes sense.
I think
All right,
something.
here's
got
what
you.
I'm going to do for you, because I cannot stand to see such an inaccurate representation of our home. I am going to create an authentic, dope, sick, really now Earth.
Dope and sick sound like terrible things.
They're good, the way I'm saying them.
I see.
Shall we start with the child's pool I filled with Hidden Valley Ranch?
No, I'll take this
Yeah,
one.
we gotta
You just
lose
relax.
all the Hidden Valley
Yeah, the
Ranch
ranch is,
stuff.
that is not a thing.
Get it out.
Perhaps maybe in your archives we might have some information on Earth that I could dig up because we are here to try to find our way back to our home planet.
You know, I have an idea. I think, Elsa, you should go try to get some information from their databases, and I think that would be a good plan.
You know, that's
So-
just repeating exactly what I just said, though, Captain.
Perhaps you'd like to come to my databases and have a look around? Get
Good
a plan
idea.
from there?
I order you to do that, Elsa.
You know,
Well, I think we all know what we're going to do. Stewtopia out.
Captain's log, Blaze Lovejoy. Well, here we are at the Earth exhibit. Right off the bat, want to say that my suspicions are only becoming more and more confirmed that this is a trap. This zookeeper, as he calls himself, clearly has an ulterior motive to make us his next acquisition into the zoo.
Okay, can I just talk out loud some ideas to you guys here? Because I've got a lot of different ones floating around. So
Sure.
I'm thinking a bunch of robots chasing down a fleshy, which would represent me, down an alley and torturing him for just the whole summer. I think it would be a real good one.
Okay, this all sound great things.
And maybe one of New Vegas, mutant battles, all that stuff, you know, chopping up mutants and the purple blood going all over the place. Just some of the highlights, you know?
Yeah, just things to remind us of home.
Yeah.
May I ask a question? All of the things that you've described sound horrific at best. Why would you want to return to such a place?
Well, Earth has flaws, but it's, it's home.
Yeah.
Well, why would you want to go someplace with flaws when you could find perfection elsewhere?
Well,
There's a familiarity.
sure. Yeah, it's like chicken nuggets.
In what way?
Well, chicken nuggets are a treat that used to be sold, and they're horrible. They're disgusting. They're bad for you, but when you put them in your mouth, you're a kid again.
That's about the smartest thing I've ever heard you say.
That's one of the saddest things I've ever heard anyone say.
But he nailed it. He nailed it.
Got to admit,
Why
I
not
nailed it.
continue your space adventures rather than returning to a place that tastes like what may or may not be chicken? That's a rhetorical question. I just want you to sit with that and think about the fact that I may be right in that I'm suggesting the answer is no, it's not important.
Well, sorry, let me ask you this. Where's your home?
What do you mean?
Where are you from? Do you even know?
I'm an intelligence that exists on this ship. I suppose you could say the ship is home, but if I am the ship, then perhaps the ship isn't home, and in fact, I've never had a home.
You know, when earlier we were having a conversation about our favorite things that we did when we were kids? Did you have a favorite thing that you did when you were just a little AI?
Well, I don't really have any memories of being anything other than I am now. I don't know if I've told you this, but some of my memory has been corrupted.
No,
Yeah,
we
you-
were aware
yeah,
of that.
we do all the
That's
time.
been noted for sure.
It's basically a major plot point.
Yeah.
For right now, I think it's important for us to focus on not becoming the next exhibit. So, I'm going to help you put together this exhibit.
Thank you.
But I'm only doing it in hopes that we'll make it good enough that he won't want to capture us, because I'm pretty sure that that's his plan, is to make us the new zoo animals.
It's a very paranoid reason, but I'll take all the help I can get.
I don't understand why it's so important to you that you create this diorama with these small dolls with large eyes called brats with a Z.
Here's the
It's a
reason.
major toy.
It's spelled incorrectly. It is not brats. It's with the Z.
They
It
almost
would be
took
the
down
plural,
Barbie.
the S.
Honestly, sorry, I'm not doing this for us. I want you to see what the real Earth looks like, because this is a terrible representation.
Oh, Stu, I really appreciate that. I appreciate that you're dedicated to my learning about the real Earth without actually having to go to the real Earth. How thoughtful.
Contrary to what everyone else in this ship will tell you, I'm actually a good person.
That's true. You're not a brat at all.
Science Entry Collectorium 32.2a. There are so many species I never would have thought. There is a lithium-based species back here, and I was particularly pleased to see that you have a whole exhibit of Nanoperennis.
Oh, are you kidding? That's one of our showpieces. People love coming in.
They are so beautiful, and actually they're extinct now, and that's a whole other story I don't want to get into.
Oh, well, I'd be very intrigued by that.
We ruined the planet, we killed it, we imploded it, everyone's dead, yeah.
Okay, well, I'll have to have that at the museum after you go.
Uh-huh.
And maybe I'll do a tiny bit of an anecdotal interview with you about this.
I would rather not go on the record just for international legal purposes. Yeah.
Oh, that's totally... And what does Sari think about all this?
Well, I'm very intrigued by this entire collection. There are so many things I had no memory of in my databases, so I'm trying to collect as much information as I can, while also observing that the human companions I've been traveling with seem to be very enthusiastic about getting back to Earth and leaving the ship behind.
Yeah, look at this exhibit.
That is an argon-based insect. Is it burping neon gas?
Oh, look, it's talking through its burps. Look at that. And then it farted and killed one behind it. This is incredible. How is that a mechanism to live?
Well, the burps actually allow them to survive and stop apex predators from killing them or their young or their mates.
We also passed a creature behind glass that looked like some sort of smoke monster. It seemed as if it would be important to the plot of whatever exhibit we were looking at, and then it turned out to not really be anything.
His name's Pete. He's like bipolar, dealing with stuff. He'll shoot that smoke, but he's mostly all talk.
What is this a cow? Is this...
Aren't they cute?
Isn't that...
This is...
Doesn't that look like your stuffed animal?
It looks like my rumpus.
I didn't realize you brought it with you. That's disturbing.
My dad gave me this on Earth. How is it that this is possible? There is a real rumpus.
Oh, this is just a space cow from the planet Rinker.
I've heard of a space cowboy and Gangsters of Love.
Is that a...
It's just from a song.
What? This is from a planet called Rankart?
Yes, they're space cows. They're extremely friendly and they give space milk. It would kill you if you drank it.
The little sign says they're called rumples. That's awfully close to rumpus. Could it be that your father gave you a stuffed animal based on an actual creature from another world?
How is this possible?
Look, this is just insane because, that's a Rankart thing. Truthfully, said with love and light, you look a little Rankarty. You can check out all the Rankarties at the library. It's a fascinating exhibit. I've put just minutes into it.
I would love to see what you have in your archives about this. This is too much of a coincidence.
Perhaps we should get everyone else excited about this so they will stop thinking so much about going to Earth for reasons I don't feel like going into.
I can't wait to get back to Earth and just leave all this behind.
Wait a minute, that's not what I was saying. I was saying you should abandon that idea for the time being and find out more about Rankart.
My mind is blown. Me and Mumpus, who is a rumpus, but he's evidently a rumples, from Rankart, need to know more. Science Entry out.
You can listen to ad-free new episodes of Voyage to the Stars, plus exclusive bonus episodes only on Stitcher Premium. For a free month trial, go to StitcherPremium.com and use the promo code VOYAGE.
Steve Berg,
Jan Varney.
I am so excited because I have never been to Nashville, Tennessee. Ever.
Neither have I.
Well, guess what?
What?
We're going.
We are?
Oh my gosh, is this the first time you're hearing about
No one
this?
told me about this.
We're going to PodX.
No way!
Oh my, I am so excited that I got to be the one to tell you this news.
This is great.
Here's the thing. It's going to be May 31st to June 2nd, right this year, 2019, in the heart of Nashville.
What?
It's at the Music City Center.
Oh.
Yeah.
Great venue.
Already amazing.
I hear.
It's hosted by the creators of LeakyCon, BroadwayCon, and Con of Thrones. Now, what's special about this is that not only is it a con to sort of learn the inner workings of how podcasts are made, so you can come as a podcaster, you can come as a fan.
That's incredible.
It's also an engagement for fans.
Really?
So it's kind of the best of both worlds.
It's everything.
I'm very excited because I'm a massive podcast nerd, and there are going to
Yep.
be a bunch of podcasts there that I listen to. I'm going to be doing some serious fangirling.
Oh.
I'm almost nervous for you that you're not going to see me because I'm going to be so excited to see other podcasts in addition to ours.
So
I'm talking Undisclosed. We got the Bright Sessions, True Crime Obsessed.
Yes, please.
Tons.
Ooh, mommy.
It's going to be fantastic.
Ooh, mommy, this sounds like an event not to miss.
One way that you can make sure you don't miss it is to follow at the PodX for programming teases, live show editions, full schedule updates. You can go to podx.com. That's podx.com. Get the latest updates, and you can get 10% off. Now, listen.
That's a lot of savings.
I like savings.
I love savings.
10% off any ticket by going to podx.com/voyage or entering code VOYAGE at checkout.
That's easy.
Right?
Easy peasy.
I want to meet these people in Nashville, Tennessee.
Oh, they're going to be great, I think.
I think we're going to be doing some meetups. We're going to be, it's just going to be fantastic.
This is going to be the best.
I'm very, very excited about this.
We are
and
fortunate.
I'm very much hoping to see some of you there. So please come to PodX, you guys.
You
I promise
gotta
not to use
come.
this voice.
Yeah.
I will not use this voice one time if you come to PodX.
Exactly. It's not going to be like Fire Island or anything. I swear. When you go there, you will know you'll be taken care of.
That's
It won't.
exactly
It
right.
won't turn all dark and weird. I swear.
That's
I should let that out.